the life, but time change to like the transition. And you look at your heart, your mind,
Yeah, okay. Today,
energy.
today we're gonna see the two pillars of our teaching in happy science. Two teachings. One is abandoning attachment. The second one is love that gives. Yeah, abandoning attachment is the first pillar, and then second one is love that gives. Those two concepts are the same, indicating the same, right? So, yeah, happy. If you wanna see happy science teaching clearly, you need to start to control your mind. Yeah, dominate your mind. You need to be. Yeah,
Meditate a lot even when I'm working.
yes, you need to be a controller. Yeah. Uh, so most of them in the US focus on the spirits. No, you are the spirits. You see, you are the controller. No one else can control your life. You are the captain, not a destiny. You yourself creates destiny. You are the destiny. Yeah.
Your mind.
This is the starting point. Happy science.
Right.
Okay.
So
You can rely on others, basically, in happy science. Yeah. That sometimes stronger, too much than the other religion, but it's true. Yeah.
I was doing it for 2 weeks. It's true. I am saying my affirmations. You know, the divine hello. I say hello all the time to myself. Right? Hello, divine. And the souls of love, forgiveness, compassionate light. And then I say to myself,
Hi, good morning, sir.
oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you for coming, joining.
Good morning. I got on my neck. Oh, let me turn. True. Yeah.
Yeah.
So your mind is what makes your body
Yeah.
move. Right. So if you put your mind in perspective of
Yeah.
training, yeah, it's like a training for your mind. And you say those and you continue to say those every day. But I mean, amongst reflections and all that, but you say that every day, and you give thanks for that too. You know, you give thanks to divine for that because it's like togetherness helping you out. Yeah. You cannot forget that, and I've been doing that. But that's
my
how,
life.
but that's how I found out about something because it's like this bubble is busting. What? Like, but anyway,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have
yeah.
to control my emotions.
Yes,
So, yeah.
yes, very good.
I try.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's good. So yeah, you've been going through a year after you became a member of Happy Science. So this is a certain time, very suitable time.
Transition
Yeah,
training in the
yeah.
spirit world.
Yeah, yeah. And then yeah, also you are going deeper into the faith in Happy Science. Faith in Happy Science. Yeah. But
To the Christian church, I prayed and my feet came red and my eyes. Something was wrong with my feet.
Yeah.
You want it to happen, you got it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
The happy signs more appear in the brain. The brain function, your body, mind, spirit go together.
Yeah. But strangely, Happy Science tells you a faith which tells you emphasize an effort on this earth, very concretely. You yeah.
All the Buddhisms in Japan or the teaching for the Asian and like how the priests
Mm-hmm.
take
Yeah.
because Japan is look ancient.
Hi. Good morning.
It goes deeply rooted.
Uh-huh. So please understand the point. Self-help teaching.
Self-help teaching.
Happy science doesn't too much focus on spirit.
So,
First three, you need to help yourself. That's so different, and then sometimes difficult. Yeah, because it's religion. Yeah, usually religion tells you about the spirit, heaven, yeah, and then salvation. But happy science tells you first, you help yourself, right?
you gotta do it for yourself and for others only.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Mm.
The mind prepares.
Hi, good morning, sir. Yeah.
Hello.
Okay, big guys are lined up, so let's go ahead.
How you doing, bud? Oh, so nice to see you. Gotta fix my girl.
Hi,
Thank you.
Hi, Sam.
Hello.
Uh, Thank you anyway for coming today too. How was last week service by Mr. Kawachi?
interesting.
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 Interesting. And Alfred.
It was good to hear firsthand what it was like in the beginning.
Yes. I think so.
So yeah, they had a really tough to join.
Yeah. Correct. Yes. He tells us what is happy science. Yeah. Yeah. Self-help effort. It's coming to the first thing. Yes. Okay. How about it? Same.
I can't believe how hard it is to join.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm asking you, how was the last time service about Mr. Kawachi's talk?
It was good.
Uh-huh. All right. Mm-hmm.
Is he still here?
He's in Japan already.
Did
It's
he come
gone.
back again?
Yeah, maybe he's gonna go to the mainland next. So via Hawaii. Oh. Uh-huh. So we have a next service. He talked about the half of his content last week. So the rest of half is gonna be taught the next time. Yeah.
You know, when he made the comment about how much work it is,
Uh-huh.
you know, the master made him really
Uh-huh.
focus on it for years.
Uh-huh.
He and that top group, they all had to really
Uh-huh.
sit down and focus.
Uh-huh.
You know, that I experienced that as well.
Mhm.
In Buddhism, you know, right? I took years to really do the visualizations, do the mantras, do the
Uh-huh.
prayers, all that kind of stuff.
Uh-huh.
And it really does pay off.
Mm-hmm.
It really does.
Mm-hmm.
There's no doubt about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Esoteric
Your
part.
shirt? Can you open it? Yeah, I want to. Yeah, no, open the. Yeah, there you go. Wow, cool. Where'd you get that?
Given by Mr. Keith. You met?
What's your jacket?
All right. Thank you for your feedbacks.
I want one.
I give you when I leave here.
I have to do a teaser. You have to like let it out a little bit.
A little bit. Okay. Let's go ahead. Thank you. So reciting the true words spoken by Buddha together. Let's take a vow first. The Lord of Cantare. Thank you, Lord. The true words spoken by Buddha, Ryuho Kawa. There used to be the light in the great universe. The light is the energy of Buddha. People can live by this energy, and Buddha's energy has made human history. It will be supplied eternally. This eternal light comes from heaven and prevails on earth. This is the light of heaven. Through the prism of Buddha, there appear the 7 colors of rainbow, arching over in the sky. Here you can see Buddha's mercy. Yellow is the color of teaching. White is the color of saving. Red is the color of justice. Purple is the color of obedience. Blue is the color of thinking. Green is the color of harmony. Silver is the color of progress. These 7 colors help each other, and there appears Buddha land. Buddha land is shining brightly because of gathering of bodhisattvas. This is the land of love or the land of mercy. This is the land of wisdom or the land of teaching. Especially, this is the land of souls. Rest in peace. Real souls are the children of Buddha. The children of Buddha became real human beings. Real human beings have spirituality. The spirits are immortal powers. The spirits are immortal forces. The spirits are will entities. The physical bodies are the shadows of the spirits. It means you are the boat sailing down the great river. The great river is the symbol of the course of life. Each of you sails down as a small boat, so you need a boatman. If it were not for your own boatman, you surely go aground. This boatman really means your mind. If your mind makes a mistake, the boat breaks into pieces by a large rock, and you also need a bamboo pole. This pole is the meaning of the true words. When you go down a rapid stream, you need to pattern a stream. Then you can change your course. The true words means the teaching of Buddha. Buddha enlightened and spoke the true words, and Buddha's teaching became a gold mine. This gold mine suggests various teachings. These are not the expression of Buddha the truth. It brightens up your days. Or to put it another way, the fruit of Buddha's mercy. All of you now here, listen to me. Never lose your way, now and forever. The guiding hand has already waved. Please follow this white hand and go straightly on and on. Your lives are not limited to this world only. They have 3 aspects: the past, the present, the future. Your path have already gone by, yet still your mistakes will be kept in your mind. That is the reason why you should understand other people, and you yourself should reflect on what you have done. You and others are not different. On the contrary, both are children of Buddha and brothers and sisters. Now then, love each other. Let us bring up each other. And it's time to forgive each other. This is the eternal law, which penetrates the present and the future. Yes, indeed, the light of the dark night. The dark night of this world is hell. It is also the same in another world. Since we came down to this world, The sun of the truth is scheduled to rise. Now we're watching rising sun. It will show light to the future, to invite sad people to Buddha land. Now here I command, there shall not be conflict in this world. There shall not be distrust in this world. There shall not be crime in this world. There shall not be evil spirits in this world. There shall not be the devil in the next world. Only the ideal world, utopia, shall be realized. All of the people love each other, live harmoniously, believe in one another. The world is utopia. All of us could be the light of bodhisattvas. Believe in that the light has reality. Believe in that love has reality. Believe in that the truth has reality. These are the facts that should be conveyed. We, the light of bodhisattvas, get together, work together to keep right mind and live in tune with Buddha's words. Here we vow to do so. Thank you, Lord, for your guidance. Okay, before delving into the service, I will show you something I remember. I thank you for your helps last week on, yeah, Happy Science University member, no, Happy Science Academy members. Oh, this is a rainbow this morning, many. And then, yeah, these are the guides from Japan. And yeah, they performed at Ala Moana Shopping Center and Royal Hawaiian Center. Oh, who is it? Oh, who is it? Yeah, girls. Yeah, won the world competition to come to Hawaii. Aloha, the closest one to you.
What did they do?
Yeah, they yeah, jazz dance. Yeah, and then yeah, someone teaches them. Yeah. So they are so grateful to your all the helps. Thank you so much. And then yeah, they took a tour to Waikiki and follow the master's path. So yeah. Oh, it's showing. Yes, and then yeah, we went to cheer them their cheer dance. Yeah, like this. And they did a great performance. Their performance. Yeah, they were trained than the other group self. Yeah. And they switched to the other groups. Like yeah. And yeah, great gathering with him last week. I'm so thankful to you all. Yeah. And then yeah, Mr. Kawachi went to the pond next to Ray's apartment. Yeah. That has a yeah. Yeah, the word mu. So yeah, the priestess Wahine Kahunu, priestess who believed themselves as a descendant, first mu sent to earth, right? So yeah, Hawaiians are believing the fact they are the descendants from the mu civilization. 15,000 years ago. that was sunk into the sea, right? Yeah. And then they all experienced, thanks to the rays help. They are amazed by the fact, yeah, we are not living in this civilization. Not only this civilization, but that's so connected to the other ancient civilizations that has a spirituality in it. This civilization is not only the fact, the truth, yeah, but this civilization is the part of the civilizations of all guided by Lord Cantare himself, yeah, who reincarnated many times, mostly once in 3,000 years, right? This is a hidden secret in Hawaii, and they all amazed, right? Yeah, thank you for your helps. Yeah, I'm appreciated so much. And then today we're gonna go to the final service about the Lord of the Sun. Let's go ahead with Master's lecture first.
The Laws of the Sun contains the story of the creation, equivalent to the Genesis described in the Bible and other religious scriptures. It also includes the teachings on enlightenment and love, and describes the history of prophets and angels of light. In the last chapter, though it may be small, I looked back and talked about memories of my life which serve as my semi-autobiography. Altogether, this single book helps you understand the outline of happy science. That may be the reason many people became members of happy science after reading the Laws of the Sun. As I mentioned several times in the past, The Laws of the Sun is a book I wrote entirely by automatic writing. I held a pencil in my hand and let it write the manuscript automatically of its own volition. My hand kept moving and wrote down everything without having to have any reference materials. It was a mystical experience for me to write a book by automatic writing. My hand just moved by itself and wrote words on the paper. What makes it special about the Laws of the Sun is that it talks about the creation which resembles Genesis in the Bible. This is the only book out of all my books that talks about the history of the creation. It also explains the concept of enlightenment from a Buddhist perspective and the teachings of love that Christianity also teaches. Another concept introduced in this book, which is unique to the teachings of happy science, is that the history of religion is created by many great guiding spirits or angels of light who appeared with the purpose of saving the people of this world. In other words, all the world religions including Buddhism, Christianity, and Islam, as well as local religions such as the Shintoism of Japan, and any other kind of religions, were established by people that were sent to this earth on behalf of God and Buddha. That is how various religions were created throughout history. This is one of the most unique teachings of happy science. In this sense, it is not desirable that different religions fight against each other and bring confusion to this world. All religions originally have the same roots. They come from the same source. Religions may take different forms depending on the characteristics and experiences of the founder, or the country they took root. But in essence, they should not disagree with each other. The Laws of the Sun reveals that all religions stemmed from one source, instead of stating which God is right. This is one of the most significant truths in this book.
Yeah. So we started with a thing that includes the ancient civilizations today, right? So we need to understand happy science is combining all the different religions as well. Yeah, not discriminating others. Yeah, uniting all the religions as one. Yeah, and yeah, this teaching, abandoning attachment. Yeah, as I focus on the teaching of self-help, this is the concept from the Eastern religion, Buddhism especially, right? So Buddhism focuses on the self. On the contrary, Christianity focuses on the salvation from God. Yeah. You see this contrast, right? One can focus on the self. The other can focus on the God's power. Okay. This is a mainstreams in this world, in this age, right? Those are combined as the laws of the sun. You grasped it? This fact? Yeah. So today we're gonna go into the two main things. First, abandoning attachments. The other one is love that gives. Yeah. Those two kind of things are the pillars. So after reading this book, you need to remember, yeah. You can say there are too many things in life. One is self-reflection. One is giving love. Yeah. Abandoning attachments, in other words, self-reflection. Yeah. So we're gonna go deeper into it first today, right? So please read it first. Henry.
Abandoning attachments. Abandoning attachments is a significant decision in one's life. It is a wise decision that will guarantee happiness in your eternal life. But this does not mean that you should live passively or in a negative way at all. A positive and bold life will open up when you abandon your attachments.
Right. So next, Sandy. Please go ahead.
Abandoning attachment. A true life is where you abandon all worldly attachments and fire up red and hot like heated iron. That is what we call the life of a child of Buddha. That is the kind of life Buddha appreciates.
Okay. So the life as a child of Buddha is attained by abandoning attachment. Yeah. Then abandoning attachment is meaning self-reflection. Yeah. You self-reflect on your past deeds and thoughts. Finally, you come to the end of abandon your attachment. Okay. So next thing, abandoning attachment. Reynald, please go ahead.
Hell is not an old story or an expedient. It actually exists. It undeniably exists at this very moment. From the eyes of people who have mastered Buddha's truth, the state of those suffering in hell can be more easily seen than looking at a goldfish in a fishbowl. What those in hell have in common is that the greater attachment they have in this world, the deeper their suffering is.
So, yeah, you see, the hell is this part in heavenly world or spirit world. Okay, hell is very closer to the earth, because the people who are gone to the spirit world after this life, they are still attached to the things of this world. They created the world like this world. It's called hell. Hell is the closest realm of this world. All right. Even though they return to the spirit world, they are still attaching to this world. Right. That's called hell. The evil spirits are the same. When they went to the spirit world, but they still have the attachments to this world. That's the world of hell, right? Attachments created hell. You see the point? Yeah, today. Attachment is that much important, yeah, to understand. Yeah. All right. So next thing, Ipo, please go ahead.
Abandoning attachments. The essence of humans is the mind or the soul. The mind is everything. So when you die, well, I can explain.
Oh, sorry.
There is nothing but your own mind. So when you die, there's nothing but your own mind that you can take back with you to the other world. Only when you realize this can you, for the first time, let go and be honest. If you can only take your mind back with you, then you should at least take back a beautiful mind. Then, what is a beautiful mind like? Well, of course, it is a mind for which Buddha would praise you. The mind that Buddha would praises you for is a mind full of love. It is a giving mind, a nurturing mind, a forgiving mind, and a grateful mind. So, in order to take such a mind back with you, shouldn't you firing up red like heated iron be all about refining and developing your mind?
Yeah. So the most famous phrase in happy science is created by this book. When you die, there's nothing but your own mind that you can take back with you to the other world. Right. Okay, so Sandy. Yeah. No. So we need to focus on controlling our mind. Because you can only take back your mind to the other world. Not your money, not your health, not your physical body, not your house, not your car, not your property. All these things are left behind when you return to heaven. Only what you can take with you is mind itself. Right. Oh, anyway.
Yeah. If you ask a Westerner to point to their mind, they point to their head. If you ask a Tibetan to point to their mind, they point to their heart. So what you really take apart, that's who you are. I really forget everything that just is in the brain. I don't think that sticks around much. It's really what did you soak in? What soaked in? The real mind.
So, like memories.
Yeah.
So, what good memories you take back with you. So it's not something like your mind is a recorder.
Yes.
It plays back.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. Yeah. That's how the controlling mind is, right? Mind is a recorder, and then that accumulates your thoughts and deeds every day, like a recorder, right? And then you put the bad, negative thoughts on your recorder. Your recorder plays it repeatedly. Yeah. Then put the shade on your life for the future, right? Okay. And then that goes to heaven even. Okay. If it's darker, you go to hell, right? So only what we need to do is polishing our mind, polishing your mind. That's it. And the other words in happy science, exploration of the mind, right mind. Okay. Right mind. Yeah. What is right? Yeah. What is right? Right is shown by the teachings. Yeah. Teachings of happy science. And the teachings is a yardstick to reflect on yourself. Yeah. You need to reflect on your mind. Yeah. Which is right, which is bad. Yeah. By the yardstick of the teaching. Yeah. What is written in the book of happy science is right. What is not written in the happy science book is bad, right? That's so clear, right? Teaching, right? That's a teaching that indicates God's direction. That's called righteousness. Okay. Based on God's righteousness, he preached the law. And based on this law, we can tell what is good, what is wrong. And then you can do the bad things, but that leads to you to have hell. Okay? You don't want to do that. You can do the correct thing with God's eyes. Okay? How to control your mind? Living based on the teaching. Okay? Basically,
So,
it's all written in this book.
so like
Mm,
so with attachments,
mm,
and then so the biggest thing with attachments
mhm.
is like our ego. You trying to
Yeah, yeah. Yes. In a nutshell, ego. But ego is a very comprehensive word. Attachments are more concrete things. Yeah.
Mhm.
Attachments create your suffering right now. If you have suffering, let's see what's your attachment in your mind. Yeah. You need to polish to find out what is your attachment in your lifetime. And then you asked me, yeah, why we are suffering. Yeah. The answer is very clear. We have a workbook to be solved in this lifetime. Yeah. That's the meaning of life. The problems makes you better person. All right? You cannot escape from it. Right? So yeah, the question is, what do you think is the opposite of attachment? The answer is clear. It is love. Yeah. Opposite side of ego. That's giving. Okay. So clear. So, Alfredo, please go ahead.
What do you think of the opposite of attachment? It is love. Because love needs to give. What attachment could there be? What attachment could there possibly be in the whole in the love that you continue to give for the sake of nurturing others? So to get rid of your attachment, first start by giving love.
Yeah.
So the same.
So profound. Yeah. You're struggling with removing your attachment, but you can't. At the moment, you need to start with giving love. Yeah. Because the suffering you suffer from is started with too much focusing on yourself, right? That's called ego, yeah? Even though you are seeking for your attachment, but seeking for attachment itself is your ego sometimes. So that's the end of the road. You need to go the other way, okay? To give love others. Okay? So this is, okay, Henry.
Attachment causes suffering. You can't get what you want. And even if you get what you want more.
Yeah, yeah.
Or the next thing, or the next.
Yes.
And so it will lead to suffering.
That's how the world goes.
Yeah. So they try to get you to let go of the attachment.
Yeah.
And, ease up on the resultant suffering.
So you now see, love and abandoning attachment is the same. You grasp it? The clear image you have? Love and abandoning attachment is the same thing. Both sides of a coin. Right? This is what I'm talking about. Controlling your mind. Yeah. When you're stuck on a reflection, you need to go the other way to give love more positively. Yeah. You need to go the other way. Cause you're digging into your mind and then you stop. Yeah. There's no gratitude anymore. You need to go the other way to give love. Yeah. Approach the other words.
You don't mention, I'm just curious because I feel that I can't give love, but I really have to work up to compassion and compassion first.
Yeah, that's the stages of love, right? You mean
if you put it that way, I guess that could be the stages of love. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
But
so you can go up to the stages.
You can go to
just not staying at the first level of giving love.
yeah.
That's a fundamental love. So you need to go up to the nurturing love.
And then compassion is what well,
Compassion is a more higher
that's
stage.
just one below love, right?
It's same as a forgiveness
Forgiveness.
sometimes.
Yeah. See,
Uh-huh. Right?
Well,
So we are
that.
checking ourselves. Where is our stage now? Then you can go up to the infinite stairs to God.
Oh, okay.
Right? So yeah.
My mind will take that.
So yeah. You can check on yourself.
You can have compassion for somebody who's suffering,
Yeah.
but that's different from loving somebody that's suffering. It's a little different.
So how do you separate the compassion from loving with somebody?
No need to separate.
No need to separate, right?
Love
of serving.
love is included in the word of compassion. Compassion,
Oh, yeah.
or sometimes yeah, love includes the compassion. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But love is
It's hard for today's society because
love is
love
the
is
energy
Yeah.
that nurtures us
Mhm.
and created us
Mhm.
and let us live now.
Mhm.
The positive power from God. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's love. Okay. And then love has the stages
Mhm.
to approach God. God created this world
Mhm.
to go up the stairs to Him, learning what love is
Mhm.
through faith in Lord. Yeah. So if you switch the mind, yeah, not only focusing on yourself for self-reflection, but you can go to the other way to God by loving others. That's infinite. That's infinite. If you go up and up, there's God. Yeah. That means you can be like God.
But to prayer
Be
is
like-
important
Prayer comes
Because you get-
next.
because you
Comes
get
next.
to God.
Yeah, comes next.
Yeah.
First, you need to focus on yourself. You're controlling your mind. You see? Yeah, you tend to see the outer power. No. First, you go digging into yourself. Yeah. But it's stuck sometimes. Then you need to go the other way. Yeah.
Compassion is more about helping somebody relieve their suffering. Love is more about helping somebody to be happy.
Yeah, but it's the same thing.
Because love and suffering is a yeah.
Suffering came from the misunderstanding of love. Yeah.
Yeah.
As we learned from the Lord of the Sun. Yeah. The suffering is a state of lacking about love. Yeah. So yes, love and self-reflection. Those are the teachings of peace science in essence. Love and self-reflection. Those are the same thing. This is what Lord of the Sun teaches. Yeah. Eastern religion focuses on self-reflection. Western religion focuses on love. We need to combine each other. In Hawaii. Hawaii is the answer.
So like love, compassion, forgiveness, and light.
Yeah. All right. So the last part of abandoning attachments. Good eyes. Please read it. Ray.
In the farthest way. What have you done
come
for your
closer.
parents who have done so much for you? What have you done for your brothers and sisters? Further, have you lived up to the expectations of your teachers who cared for you? What have you done for your friends? What have you ever done for the people who cross paths with you in your life? What have you done for your neighbors? What have you done for your girlfriend or boyfriend? What have you done for your wife or husband? Or how much of your parents' efforts did you remember when you raised your children? Were you able to forgive someone you resented? Have you managed to calm your angry mind? How much were you able to live up to Buddha's love as you bravely walked through your life?
So let's take some minutes to think about it. Yeah. Okay. Please read it again and again. And then something comes up with your mind. If you can answer these questions clearly, yeah, you can say you control your mind. Which one is most hitting your mind? Please think about it. You're thinking about your self-reflection now, but it's at the same time you're thinking about love for others. By these questions in the Lord of the Sun, it's so profound words. You need to ask these questions sometimes, again and again. Yeah, so let me say about my experience this morning, right? About an attachment. Okay. So I found myself having an attachment to something, yeah. That is my destination next. Yeah. I have a responsibility for my family members. Yeah. And I cannot stay any longer in Hawaii. So headquarters let me go to the next place. Yeah. Yeah. And then I attached to that point so much. And then sometimes I got angry. Yeah. When they don't decide anything. Okay. Because I have a responsibility. Yeah. My child is 611. Yeah. They have life. They have friends. Yeah. But they don't decide anything yet. So sometimes my feeling of angry is coming up from my mind. Yeah. Cause yeah, if they don't decide anything, yeah, they are going nowhere, right? Uh, and then we are stuck in our life. But I think that's my attachment. Yeah. That's my attachment, including to secure my family's happiness. Yeah. Uh, but if I attach to that, I cannot secure any happiness of my children either.
Because you're suffering in that attachment.
Yeah. My mind is not correct. Yeah. At least I have an anger in my mind.
Sure, sure.
Yeah. That's the thing where we need to seek for my attachment. If you think something repeatedly in your life, in your daily life, yeah, that's attachment, Master told us. If your thought ended up and stuck somewhere, that's the attachment. That makes you suffer. So we need to let go of it.
So you do what? Self-reflection and forgiveness?
Yeah.
Because you don't want that anger to be stuck in you. Because if you keep that anger, you may not even get to go there because you have to resolve.
Yeah.
I feel like one doctor. You just have to resolve that issue.
Truly, yeah.
It will eventually work out.
Yeah.
Because through self-reflection and attachment.
Yeah.
So letting go
Let
is
it go.
self-reflection.
And you learn something from it. You're gonna learn, and something else better will come out of it. In a sense of
Yeah.
the attachment and forgiveness. So
Yeah.
But it might work in your betterment, though. I mean,
in your
Yeah.
Because you're a very good person, so but what you may think as such may be in a lesson, but then yet a good one that puts you in that right direction. She may not even be where you get that thing you really want. Something else may come up, which might benefit your whatever your
So
it's a learning lesson. Learn.
Yeah. Henry.
The psychologist once told me that anger is drawing a line. You know, they're affecting your family. You know, and they're wrestling with a solution to a bureaucratic problem. So the prayer should be that things work out as perfectly as possible. There's a more perfect solution, you know, on its way. That'll open.
Yeah. So
And even if you end up somewhere else, maybe later on down the line you realize that was like really perfect.
Yeah. From the out of anger, there's nothing comes out, right? That's a cause and effect circle. If you have an anger in your mind, next will be the negative thought. Nothing better, nothing clearer. But the negative thought always comes out of the angry mind. right? So that nothing beneficial to you. That kind of things is attachment. One of our attachment is anger. And first thing, greed, anger, foolishness. Yeah. Pride, doubt, wrong views. Those are the 6 delusions. Stems from our body, right? So what is your attachment so far? You found it, or you are now seeking, exploring?
You found yours.
Yeah.
You know the reason. Some of us, it's not us because we were learning, but others still don't know what which attachment they have many, but which one they're working on now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you
So-
analyze your
Yeah.
example,
Mm.
I got that it's not the moving that makes you angry.
Mm-hmm.
It's the fact that you cannot plan your family's future
Mm.
because they can't decide
Mm-hmm.
what they need to do
Mm.
for you to do.
Mm-hmm.
So your kids' school or friends, or you don't know when that's gonna
Mm.
end
Yeah.
because headquarters can't decide
Mm-hmm.
where you go next.
Yeah.
So
That's kind of reasonable, I think. But if you have an anger of it, that doesn't create anything better.
right.
Yeah.
So
Uh-huh.
therefore, your state of mind is
Yeah.
important.
Yes. State of mind.
Unchangeable mind.
Oh, Ray.
Yeah, as humans, we need certainty. We love certainty,
Mm-hmm.
so we can decide going forward.
Mm-hmm.
When you don't have certainty,
Yeah.
you suffer.
Yes.
And so that's why it triggers the anger. But
Yeah.
the reason why you got that is because the suffering was
Uh-huh.
in your workbook
Uh-huh.
to you for
Yes. This is my workbook.
That's what you told me.
That I can solve, right? Not their workbook.
Yeah.
I need to decide what I can do. Yeah.
Unchangeable mind.
And
I don't-
reflection you did.
Yeah, that's a self-reflection. Is correct.
So I'm going backward because like the suffering was the reason for you to be in that state, for you to learn.
Yeah.
Because you born here with your mind. You die with just your mind. In
Yes.
between is all impermanent. And so it's all the suffering
Yeah.
is for you to
Yes.
learn.
Thank you so much. So we need to maintain our pure state of mind. Yeah. Even the hardships comes to us. Yeah. We cannot blame the environment or others. Yeah.
Okay, so I read here, you, your, you, your, you. Okay, it's telling me it's all about you. Right? What you gonna do about you? This is the bottom layman term. What you gonna do about you? So you already know what you're gonna do about you. So all you have to do is set it in motion. For me, to me, I feel that you have your moments where you can do it, but we're still outside with all these things going in and out of us. You get that moment to get in there and do it well. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You do the same thing. You do the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
You sometimes blame others or environment. Yeah. But you cannot control. Yeah. So you need to focus on what you can do. That's the entrance. You see?
No, but you can't control it. People.
You can control your mind, right? You see this
your
point?
mind, right?
You see this point?
You see.
If you see this point, yeah, only what you can do is control your mind, not the others, not the environment, not your past life, not your history. You cannot deal with it, right? But you need to accept all the things and decide something what you can do, right? That means controlling your mind.
Controlling your reaction.
Yeah, controlling your reaction first. And before the controlling your emotion, in front of you, something, right?
Well, the anger is a powerful emotion,
Mm,
and and as it comes up from deep inside you,
uh-huh.
if you identify with it, I am angry because, then your reaction will be out of control.
Mm,
And they say it's like riding a wild horse over the horizon uncontrollably, and you regret what you said or what you did. So if you were to recognize the energy of anger coming up inside of you, and then let it go before you acted on it. Take a step back, have objectivity around it.
Yeah.
And don't identify with it. I'm not angry. That's just
Yes.
and let it roll out of you as an energy rather than as an action. That's called a self-liberating thought form.
So yeah, this teaching give you a tip. Yeah, if you think your suffering is your workbook, a page of your workbook to be solved, then you can move on. Because, yeah, you set your workbook. You had difficulties in your past. Yeah, you were born with something difficult, right? But you set your experience in the past. You yourself did it in heaven. And you set your life plan that you're living now, right? So in this standpoint, it's called self-reflection. Starting with self-help. God watches over you, but you need to be an emperor of your mind, captain of your ship, controller of your mind. This is a meaning of self-reflection. And that goes to abandoning attachments. Yeah. You are suffered from something you cannot control by excuse. So you need to change your mind. Yeah. Okay. So one.
No, wait a minute. The everything on there is what have you done for all these people? But most people don't go that far. Most people are consumed with what can I do for myself. In fact, they'll go farther than that. They'll go to all those people and say, "What have you done for me lately?" And it really, sickness really gets out. You know, this is switching it around. What's the Bodhisattva?
Yeah.
You know, how can I help these people? That's
switching your perspective. That's abandoning attachment. There's no cost at all. Only 1 cent. You can switch it. Just switch it. Yeah. Okay.
It's important to be honest.
Yeah. I think so.
With yourself and said, well, you know what?
Yeah.
I haven't done enough.
So that's so not so easy.
Put a positive spin to it and say, I need to do more.
Yeah. But we didn't say torment yourself. Torment yourself. But yeah, you just face reality.
It's hard.
Right? It's hard. It's a place where everyone can do that. Yeah. Yeah. So
I was at a lecture by Robert Thurman, and he says that the mind is really gets out there where the mind thinks that it gets you convinced that you are the center of the universe. That's yourself, you know, where you're planted somehow.
Yeah.
And then it goes even farther than that, where it will say, that fellow over there actually thinks he's the center of the universe, but he's not. I'm the center of the universe.
It's a slight bit different, but it's a big difference. Yeah. So, okay.
I was just gonna say, what makes you feel happy, as happy as you do, then all of this would be moot after, after that. Because when you're happy, everybody's happy.
Yep. Yep.
Jim, yeah.
Mm.
No. When your wife is happy, always happy.
Yeah.
Fine, I'm happy.
Sometimes I don't show it inside that I'm happy.
Yes.
You can learn to abandon
Yes.
being unhappy.
Yes, happiness is what you can decide. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Let's be happy. Up to you.
Don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry.
Especially with partners one and we will go out to
Uh-huh.
work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because even if you're cremated
Mhm.
or even if you're buried alive,
Mhm.
your body is bone.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And sometimes certain things is culture.
Mhm.
That's why you go to the grave site, yeah. Because you
Okay.
make the connection
Uh-huh.
of the attachment.
So Mr. Kawachi told us last time,
Yeah.
as Henry said, we have cells, and in the cell,
Yeah.
there's a particle, right? Particle of center of the particle, yeah. Then there's another particle goes around the center of the particle, right? This system is very similar as the solar system or the universe itself, stars. Okay, so our body, our life, our energy is created as the same as the creation of the universe. Okay. And
Okay,
then, yeah. So your mind is the center. Your mind is the center. That should be controlled. Then you can control whole universe. That's the same thing. You don't control others, but you control yourself. That's your mind.
Because in you, you have life.
Universe.
You have your own
Universe.
atoms,
Yeah.
your own
Yeah.
cell
Yes.
units.
Yes.
Oh,
It's not your
okay.
universe.
Yeah.
I mean,
Not only your
it's-
universe.
No, you are the, in Christianity, they
Yeah.
say that the body is the temple of God.
Temple.
The temple of God.
Mhm.
So that means
Yeah,
all the angels are in there.
That's correct.
Everything is in there.
Uh-huh.
In Tibetan Buddhism, they say that all the deities are in.
Yeah. That's so true in every religion.
So the whole show is
Mhm.
inside of us. And we realize that, then we come into a state of connection. And then we become.
And then I think
we have the power of the universe.
it's not so much easy to give love. Yeah. We are understanding love, but it's so difficult to practice in the daily life. So next will be love that gives. Okay.
One more.
Uh-huh.
The Dalai Lama said that if other people's happiness makes you happy, then there's no end to your happiness.
All right.
People's life.
Correct. Yeah. This is the meaning of the love that gives.
Can I ask you about this one too? So when I get something about it.
Mhm.
So love again. Once you have let go of worldly attachment, okay, for
Yeah.
some people, letting go of worldly attachment
Uh-huh.
is like losing something.
Uh-huh.
It gets like that. You feel it.
All right.
It's so empty.
I got you.
But then when you try to get past that, you still got to clear. So once you cleared your mind, clearing your mind is being happy and having freedom. And then go on to pledge to live as a child of Buddha.
Yes.
Well, that's what I'm getting.
So not losing, but attaining.
Right. But the good things.
That's a concept of giving love. So you connect both words, reflection and love, right? Now, giving love. That's the same thing. Abandoning attachment is attaining something better.
But I might gotta go past that part of worldly attachment, which is like baggage, if we think of it as a lot of baggage, then it's okay. But attachments is once that's gone, and some people have the fear of losing. I think that's behind that theory.
That's one of attachments.
Themselves.
Yeah. So then let's move on to the love that gives. Okay. That's very the teaching of the Lord of the Sun. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sandy, read it, please.
Love that gives. Once you have let go of the worldly attachment, clear your mind and trace to live a child with what exactly should you do?
April.
Well, love that gives. What truly leads to enlightenment is not found in a life that immerses the body in sensual pleasures extremely, or in ascetic training that torments the body extremely. The life that Buddha expect one to live is the middle way that abandons these extremes, okay, in both directions. Although the essence of human beings is the mind and the soul, this, of course, does not mean that you may neglect your physical body. Your physical body is a valuable vehicle received from Buddha through your parents for you to undergo life training.
Yeah, it was connected to what Henry said, right? So the middle way comes in. Middle way combined love and self-reflection together. So next,
The phrase is without too much attachment or too much aversion.
So, layman's terms, in other words, if people don't know like the middle way, you have to say the moderate way. They put on the word moderate. Sorry, sometimes words play a lie in people's minds, but moderate, a lot of them catch that.
So middle way means Alfredo. Please read it.
To enter the middle way, first you need 2 yardsticks. One is needless to say, the yardstick of self-reflection, which is mainly based on the Eightfold Path. The other is the yardstick of self-contemplation, mainly using the theory of the developmental stages of love. I would like you to live with these two things as your yardsticks.
Yeah. Okay, so this is one of the conclusions of this service today. Yeah, you have a 2 yardsticks. Yeah, love and enlightenment. Yeah, self-reflection, love and self-reflection, or love and abandoning attachment. Okay, these are the 2 pillars while you live your life. All right, so this is by coincidence or by accident. I don't think it's no coincidence, but there is a 2 world religions in the East and West, Buddhism and Christianity. They are supposed to go on the middle way, get together to show the right path for Lord Cantare. In this age, the Lord Cantare descended on earth. There are already existing 2 different types of religions. One teaches love, one teaches self-reflection, in front of us, in this world. We need to combine these 2 different types of thinking ways as one. This is a happy science. This is how we live from this point to the future ages, future society, led by Lord's teaching. This is our mission. So we are creating a new civilization upon ancient civilizations and also modern civilizations. We are opening up new civilization by the value of laws of the sun than the other commonly accepted values.
That was the last book he wrote.
First book he wrote.
And that's revised, right?
This is the first book.
First book.
First book. Yeah.
There's 2 laws of the sun.
No. This is the first book you remember. Yeah. Not to be complicated. This is the first book he wrote. Yeah. Yeah. Even though that was revised many times. Yeah. This is everything that shows your future. So, yeah.
And that was automatic, right?
Yeah. That's automatic written. Yeah. Automatically.
Would you simplify or clarify the distinction between self-reflection and self-contemplation?
All right. Yeah. Self-reflection means daily practice, and the self-contemplation means middle or longer term effort. Cause, yeah. It's a good question. Your love develops itself from the fundamental love to nurturing love and forgiving love, right? But it doesn't develop in one day. Yeah. You need to see your development of love in your lifetime. You need to check on yourself where I am standing. Now is a fundamental love, nurturing love, or taking love, yeah, as an instinctive love, right? That's like animals, yeah. Where we are standing at. We need to check by the long term perspective. That's self-contemplation. Yeah. Love cannot see in the short range. Yeah. You need to have a plan to develop your love in the long term. Yeah. Great question. Thank you so much. That's the essence of the teaching of love, maybe. Yeah. You cannot grasp the love only in one day. So we need to have a theme or subject to live love in the longer term. Yeah. A year, 5 year, 10 years, like that. We need to devote ourselves to live love. And you can see the development. So next, Reynald, please.
The Eightfold Path teaches that you must view rightly, think rightly, speak rightly, act rightly, live rightly, make right efforts, and have right will, and meditate rightly. This practice is where you find the middle way by correcting in light of what is right your thoughts and actions that have swayed to the extremes. In short, it is when you have entered the middle way that you will be able to live on good terms with others and live in great harmony.
So yeah, if you have a struggling with some others, that means you're off the middle way. You need to come back by checking your mind. Yeah, as Alfredo said, state of mind. Your state of mind is distorted now by attachments. You need to abandon something to go back to your right way, middle way. Middle means right. Ipo, please go ahead.
When you've properly reflected on yourself, the next step is to consider how to express it using your mind and through your actions, that is, through acts of gratitude. What then are acts of gratitude? Is it to say thank you to others? Sure, that is one way, but real acts of gratitude are more proactive. Real acts of gratitude are found in your answer to the question, what have you ever done for others?
Then, Henry?
The act is love. Love that gives. Love that you keep giving. The practice of love that expects nothing in return. This is how acts of gratitude should truly be. Therefore, from time to time, ask yourself if you are at the stage of fundamental love, forgiving love, or love incarnate. In short, you need to contemplate on your personal growth. You can accurately measure your growth by using the theory of the developmental stages of love. By doing so, you can make daily advancement.
Yeah, that meets maybe Alfred's question. Sometimes you need to check your stages of love.
Yeah, but somebody's, trying to mess you up.
Every day. Yeah, we messed up. And then we go back to first give love. Yeah. And then step up. But sometimes, yeah, you messed you up. And then go back. Yeah. You found yourself taking, taking, taking. Yeah. Expecting returns from others by giving love. Yeah. Oh, yeah. After learning the happy science teaching 5 years, yeah, you found yourself still. Oh, I'm taking 10 years, the same. 20 years, oh, okay. Okay.
It's easier said than done.
Yeah. Yes.
The laws of cause and effect.
Yeah.
Always present.
That's so clear. So it takes 20 years more. This is religion. Yeah. It's so practical.
You know,
But
my doctor, during the divorce, it was bad. Constantly being attacked, and so I was talking to my physician, and he said, well, I told him, hey, I don't talk to her. I don't know if I'll ever talk to her again, because she's a narcissist, and you got to go no contact with narcissists, because they'll just try to take or try to piss you off or something like that. So I said, well, you might want to, talk to her in the future. And I said, yeah, but she's only going to attack me or try to piss me off. And then his answer was, then you should treat her like a child. That's objectivity. Take a step back. So somebody's trying to mess you up, and what do you say? How do you handle them with love? You treat them like a child.
Yeah.
Don't take it personally.
Actually, it's true. Yeah, it's like raising your child to love others. Yeah. If it's not your family members, but you need to see them as your child. Then you can love someone in the true meaning of a fundamental love. That's love your neighbors, right? Love your neighbors of the teaching of Jesus Christ means not only love your family members, but yeah, the members of next doors, not only next doors, the people who live in this world, yeah, irrelevant of yourself. But you need to see them as your family members. In the Hawaiian term, yeah, ohana. You see them as ohana.
That's true.
And then you can love them in the true meaning. Without it, you cannot stand at least a fundamental love.
Love people in your own special ways. You gotta look at them differently. Like when people are angry, or how we get along with others, because we misunderstand one another. But fighting is how sometimes some people get along, to compromise on what they disagree on, but they
Yeah.
sometimes you get angry.
Yeah.
Some words that come out of your mouth and your tone of voice and how you look.
Oh, I kind of I don't know the words to use, but yeah, I get kind of
Attachments again.
Yeah. It's so difficult, even the stage of fundamental love.
But it's like bringing them into the family as family. There's no difference. Everybody is.
If you do so, you can say you can do the fundamental love. The next stage is a nurturing love, right?
Love, yeah.
But it's so far away.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's true. Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, you're right. But some people don't open it to other people outside of family. There's a if I don't know if, but there's a difference. So it's like when you welcome somebody into the family, they're just like your family. They're not different. Because some people that come in, they get this feeling, well, I don't feel they're nice, but I don't feel right. But just you have to accept the fact that they treat like whoever, like how you treat your kids is how you're gonna treat them. So like Alfred was saying, there's supposed to be some honesty in all of this. So hey, what you guys could get, you could get the same thing. I treat everybody the same.
Yeah.
There's no difference.
Yes.
There's not a difference.
Yeah, sure. Some conflicts come in with someone outside of your family into your family members. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I see everybody as a child of God,
Mhm.
so then that makes it easier to treat them like a child of God.
If you think truly, so
Even if they get an angry problem, they're still a child of God. They just don't have a control of their mind. But everybody's a child of God. So it's up to you how to react to people. If you cannot control your mind to react in a good way towards them, then you gotta look it back and self-reflect on yourself.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
So
Daily life is a training ground.
I am a child of God.
You are.
So I have to remember that in fact for myself in order to be of service or in order to connect with the other person who's like me, the child of God. So our thinking is simplistic. We're not gonna go out there everywhere. We're gonna be just connecting
Yes.
and being like doing, oh, okay, I get it now, showing the
A
love.
simple way to figure
Showing the
that
love.
out is to love your neighbor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love your neighbor
The
as
meaning of love your neighbor now changes depending on your situation, because that's where your stages of that love comes in. So is it forgiving love? Is it what level of love you need to practice at that time is what you need to figure out.
Yeah.
But when you say love your neighbor, it didn't only mean the neighbors that you like or the skinny neighbors or the fat neighbors. It's to love your neighbors. What kind of love you need to portray depends on the stage of love that person has developed.
Yes. Sometimes love needs wisdom.
And
Otherwise, many conflicts come in.
And honesty. And honesty. Because I find out a lot of things could be handled, not brutal honesty, but subtly like honesty. Like if somebody you have to I just feel that it's the honesty part. You're not hiding anything.
Tough love.
Tough love.
Oh, yeah, tough love.
It's including wisdom.
Not all your kids deserve hugs and kisses.
Yeah. When he's 20 years old, you need to develop your attitude to your children. Right? Love develops. Love develops. But the starting point is very important and difficult to practice. But this is our way waiting for us. That's shown in the Lord Son. So
There's another technique. So when the anger comes up, if you have enough awareness around the moment, you can look down and see the root of your reaction. What was that original?
Yes.
That you're
Immediately.
And then that's a super powerful moment. You're in a super state of consciousness when you're looking and experiencing that high energy state, even though it's anger, you're super conscious. So in that moment, if you can choose instead of decide, decide means you kill off all the things that you didn't want. You're left with the least worst choice option. But if you freely choose, you say, what is the highest response that I can have right now for the benefit of everybody concerned? The answer will come in. So now you say that response, and all of a sudden it's like everybody's on a whole different frequency.
Yes. Yeah. So one option is love that gives. Love that gives. What Henry said is love that gives. Yeah. Your reaction can change everything in the moment.
What he's also telling us, reminding us, is that key word there is you can choose.
Yeah.
You have a choice.
Yes.
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 You can't walk around saying,
Yes.
I am pissed off because you did this or you did
Yeah.
that. No, no.
But you
have
have
choice.
the choice. Yeah. Even if you are forced to do that, yeah, you had a choice.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's true.
Uh-huh.
I have a choice. We have a choice, but
Uh-huh.
I kind of say that in a hard way because if I have not okay, I'm gonna say if I have to give everything. I mean, my heart would have to be truly open. I mean, we have a
That's a
lot of
choice too.
hardness and challenge.
That's a choice too.
That's a choice too. But my choice is um like a lot of things are happening and I just let it pass. I said, okay, I'm gonna be but then it was piling on me and it wasn't going off as fast as it should have. It
That's
was
a choice
sticking,
too.
yeah. But then my choice level coming
Okay.
to have wait, oh sorry. These okay, like was OPE. So I said, okay, next time came, I said, I decided I'm going to correct the person and correct myself. I'm looking at the person that okay. So I talked and I said, no, for me, this came down to the point. Oh no, this has to be corrected. So I'm gonna correct myself too. So I went to the supervisor. Went to the supervisor and I said, that person, you should talk to that person. Because my attitude going on, like, wow, she's letting all the people behind me. So that's not the attitude that I had. But I explained and I said, well, this is what happened. So he said, well, I'm going to talk to the girl. I said, no, I need to go with you when you talk to the girl. I need to listen and to know what's going on. And she and I was making contact too. So when he went, he said, talk to
That's better choice, yeah. You
yeah,
listen to people.
yeah, listening to the people. So
Yes.
I went there and he was explaining to her, and then she said, okay, and this is the lady that and I said, yeah, I'm sorry. No, I didn't say I'm sorry. Yes, I was the one to talk to your supervisor about that. So she said, oh, I'm sorry, okay, and then things like that. I said, okay, no problem.
Yeah, that's a better choice you did. Yeah.
Yeah, I just sometimes it just piles up on
Yes.
that.
Yes.
Let go, yeah.
Yeah.
An example.
Yeah.
Yesterday, day before yesterday, my son and I was going to Laos
Uh-huh.
for having,
All right.
and there's an ADA stall that was backing out, getting ready to leave. I am waiting with my lights on, saying I'm waiting for the stall for the guy to leave.
Uh-huh.
As soon as that car pulled out, this other guy
All right.
right in.
Uh-huh.
And my blood pressure went from 0 to like 200.
Yeah, that happens.
And that's the bottom number.
I was like, there is no way he's gonna pull that and walk away. And he didn't even look at me, care about it.
Uh-huh.
He got out of his car, putting on his shirt and walked. And I am fuming. My son looked at me like, just forget it. Just go around until you can find another stall. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna let him get away with that. Again, my choice. I chose to just look in my mind.
Yes.
All the happy science teachings, I forgot it all.
Yes.
No, that's not true.
I don't. Well, I'm gonna believe you.
It's crazy.
Just happen.
Okay. So Henry's choice is what?
I just followed my subbies and I went and found another style. But when I looked at him, because he's now getting dressed, getting ready to walk into lunch. And I am right there, but somebody just looked at me like, please don't say anything.
You're either, in plain language, you're either a slave to your reaction, or you're free to choose how to respond.
Yeah. You lose your freedom when you have been forced. Yeah. Yeah. You're not slave. You're king, queen. Yeah.
Isn't it amazing that God gave us free will?
Yeah.
Because
That's so fundamental point. Yeah. Talking about
everything
exploration of the right mind. Yeah.
Yep.
Our choice. Yeah. Our freedom. Our free will. Yeah. Even your state of mind or status quo in this life is spiritually meaning your choice in heaven.
I was proud of myself that I didn't say anything.
Sorry.
You know what I mean?
Uh,
That's so funny.
He knew that he pulled a fast one.
uh,
And because he was older than I am, I just looked at him and I just decided not to say anything. I
mhm,
just walked past him. And Masami had that sense of relief because her husband didn't blow up.
Beneficial teaching, he proved.
Well, my excuse is that I have Tourette's. And I could come out with a real string of cuss words in the form of a story and ancient as a real turkey.
Oh, that pop.
I wanted to tell you, you're a few years younger.
Uh-huh.
We could have had a different discussion. Now, but what you did is totally unacceptable. But I decided not to say no.
Uh-huh.
I just followed
Yeah,
my wife
Let
into
the air out of his tire.
Thank you for digging the discussion this
I
level.
think that was in his workbook on that page where he
Yeah.
made that person cut in front of him to see what he
On the day, precisely.
So now he made him turn the page to the next flip.
Yeah, now he turned forward, right? If you got anger, you turned back.
I have a strong sense of justice, and I know that from the get-go.
Uh-huh,
If I feel disrespected or
Uh-huh.
I feel like somebody put a fast one,
uh-huh,
it's hard for me to let it go.
uh-huh,
I have to say something,
uh-huh.
but I need to learn to just, you know what,
Yeah.
go do what you gotta do. I'll go find another place to park and
Mhm.
just not let it bother me. And
Yeah.
easier said than done.
So,
Glad I wasn't a peasant in samurai days and encounter you.
Oh,
yeah, that might be the cause and effect, yeah, cycle.
you know, I got the Bushido spirit.
Yeah.
I know for a fact.
Yeah. You can trace back to even the past life,
Mhm.
and then you can know to yourself. Yeah.
Well, you could be tactful. You could say something like,
Okay.
you're really lucky that I'm a student
Yeah,
of Happy
yeah,
Science.
yeah.
Because if you had caught me 10 years ago,
Uh-huh.
I would have ripped your head right off your shoulders.
Uh-huh.
You know?
That was yeah. And sometimes
It's okay, Henry. Next time I put your speed dial. So you just cut me off. You tell me what I want to say.
I did feel better after.
Uh-huh.
I felt that that little monkey was off my back because I didn't want to add all those little monkeys or keys on my back, right? Yeah. So I did that.
Yeah. So important talk, this service, yeah. So yes, self-reflection starts with talking about freedom, yeah, talking about our responsibility, our choice of freedom, yeah. And that this lifetime is our choice. What is appearing in front of you is your choice right now. The accumulation of your thoughts and deeds so far is appearing the things in front of you right now. Yeah, we cannot have any excuses. That's self-reflection. Yeah, and advancement means the developmental stages of love. Cool. So, Sandy, please go ahead.
Love that gives self-reflection and advancement. These two yardsticks represent the true life as a child of Buddha. So you must reflect on yourself every day, refrain from extreme thoughts and actions, and contemplate on yourself every day to see you are advancing. Only then you can say that you are winning the daily challenges of life.
Okay. Reynaldo.
What possessing spirits hate most are self-reflection and gratitude. This is because when people who are ill begin to practice self-reflection and feel gratitude, they begin to emit an aura from the back of their heads, causing them to gradually attune to different wavelengths from the possessing spirits. As a result, the spirits will no longer be able to possess them. To give out this aura even more brightly, they must solve their mental suffering.
Yeah, the subject is slightly changed to go against the devil's evil spirits. Yeah. So self-reflection is a weapon against evils. Yeah. Because of what we learned. Remove your clouds of mind, and you evil spirits can no longer stay with you, and you can receive spiritual guidance from heaven, and disease are cured after that. Yeah. Benefit of self-reflection like this. Yeah. So like the same thing. So you can cure your disease even by self-reflection and giving love. Yeah. So could you read it, Ipo? So father.
Okay. Let me see. What is the first word?
To solve.
Okay.
Uh,
Sorry, I'm on
Uh-huh.
my fire. To, to solve mental suffering, they first need to check the kind of attachments they have, one by one, and remove them. This may sound ironic to people who are ill, but it is only when they have removed their attachments and reached the state of mind that they are ready to die anytime. Oh. That the light of Buddha's truth will begin to enter them with the help of their guardian and guiding spirits, and they will recover rapidly from their illness. This is this is a miraculous moment. We can say that people who have experienced this miraculous moment of recovery from illness have gone through a great conversion and a great rebirth. What is more, this radiance is not only a light for the person, but also a light from their mind that shines on other people. Right?
like that. So
Mhm.
from within your mind, yeah, shine the light upon others. Yeah. So self-help is coming first, and helping others coming next. Right? So yeah, the theme today, combine East and West. So to conclude the service, please read the sentence of this one, Henry.
In June 1981, Jesus Christ came down to me and began to deliver astounding truths in a form of spiritual message. He spoke in Japanese with a bit of a foreign accent, yet his words were so sincere, powerful, and overflowing with love. My father, who was there at the time, was shocked and speechless by the powerful presence of the spirit from a higher dimension. When the spirits from higher dimensions are near you, you are dazzled by their brilliant light. Your entire body becomes hot, and you are naturally moved to tears by the shining truth that is full of light in every word they say.
Who can read it?
Keep going.
You can?
In July, the treasure house of my subconscious opened, and my hidden consciousness, Gautama Siddhartha, Shakyamuni Buddha, spoke austerely and ardently on the mission of spreading Buddha's truth. Partially speaking in an ancient Indian language, he then told me that I was a spiritual being named El Cantare, the core consciousness of his soul group. He also told me that Alcantare's mission is to bring salvation to all humankind through the spreading Buddha's truth, and that his roles are twofold. The role of the Amitabha, the savior part, who represents love, mercy, and faith, and the role of the Mahavirachana, the essential part of Buddha, who represents enlightenment, spiritual discipline, and the secret doctrines of the spirit world. El Cantare is Grand Tathagata Shakyamuni that embodies both of these. He is the grand savior should the first aspect be more prominent. And the Mahavirachana Buddha, the origin of the Vairachana Buddha, described in the Flower Garland Sutra and the Mahavirachana Sutra, should the second aspect be symbolized. Gautama Siddhartha clearly stated this.
Yeah. So from the beginning, Happy Science has a same mission still continuing. The role to save people it's about all about love. Yeah. And then next one, disciplining yourself to the highest enlightenment. That's done by self-reflection. Yeah. Now you're learning. It's same as abandoning attachments, right? So those two, red and green parts, are supposed to be our mission to combine East and West. Yeah. Both civilizations as together as one. Okay. Alfred, can you go? Okay.
Combined East and West. Incredibly, I was raised in a very religious family from childhood and could accept the existence of spiritual world without question. Still, I was greatly overwhelmed by the spiritual phenomenon and could not contain my surprise as to the greatness of the mission that was being told to me. What was made clear to me were these things. I am the rebirth of Buddha. With Buddha at the center, I am to put in order and unite the high spirits and in the heavenly world and integrate the various religions on earth and create a new religion, a new world religion, and to teach and guide people all over the world and open a path, a new civilization. I was asked to take on the mission to open a new age.
Yeah. Then Happy Science teaches about the 7 colors of rainbow. Right? Each religion has its own color, a single color. And then those are combining together as one to show the Supreme God's direction. So let's conclude this service with a final lecture by Master Okawa about this point.
The concept of 7 colored rays of Buddha is one of the unique features of Happy Science teachings. Many guiding spirits of light who have been working individually under the different color are brought together under a single system and are working in a well-organized fashion. This is how Happy Science appears to be. There was no one before us who could explain the 7 colored rays of Buddha so clearly as a reality. People often ask why Christianity and Islam fight each other though they both believe in God. The reason why the two religions fight is that people on earth do not really understand the teachings of God. While admitting the differences, it is important to bring them together. Nonetheless, I cannot but feel it is no wonder that they fight. Each of the founders of these religions, in fact, appeared as a representative of the ray of a particular color. For this reason, both did not have enough consideration for the teachings of the other. Therefore, as long as the followers lack an understanding of the basic knowledge of truth, it is unavoidable that they become so exclusive and reject each other. This is the very reason why it is impossible for any existing religion to unite all people of the world today. Since religion is the fundamental power to purify the earth and spread the truth, it is understandable that they want to hold on to one particular object of faith, and this is acceptable as a religious thought. However, because of this, there have been many unfortunate events in history. In addition, it is true that in the religious world, there actually are temptations of those from hell, those from the realm of the devil. So, to prevent them from interfering, it is generally considered best for a religion to focus on one particular object of faith. When a religion excludes heresies, they tend to reject good ideas as well, but at the same time they are able to protect themselves from negative influences of hell and preserve the religion. Christianity is one representing religion of this. The Gnosis, a school of Christianity which placed much importance on mystical knowledge, was actually a kind of religious reformation inspired by the high spirits in heaven. It was a movement which aimed to supplement Jesus' teachings with knowledge about the spirit world, but unfortunately, it was labeled a heresy and exterminated. On the contrary, if a religion is tolerant enough to accept many different values, naturally it will be able to get along with others. But when there are temptations of those from hell, it is doubtful whether these people can clearly recognize such misleading messages.
So at last,
Heresy,
the
you get persecuted for saying something that the dude with the bigger hat doesn't like.
It's considered hearsay.
So
yeah, so the wrong teaching.
Trying to understand the word.
Yeah. So you see
blasphemy,
them as a heretic. They have wrong teachings, but it doesn't mean it. Sometimes, yeah. I think they attack the even right teachings as a heretic. That's what they did in the history.
They did that to Galileo, right?
Yeah. Galileo is a heretic. Well, he was said heretic because he said opposite side of the Bible, but it was true. Yeah, it was not heretic. Right.
The world, the earth revolved around the sun.
Yeah.
And that way everybody thought that the universe revolved around the earth. So he was labeled a heretic and prosecuted.
Yeah.
But, you know,
People believe ours is flat. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
So if you approved it, after that, the person cannot be said heretic.
If you think the vaccine is bad, you're a heretic and you will get
Yeah,
prosecuted.
that's the
If you're a
same
doctor,
thing.
You lose your license.
Mhm.
Hopefully the SWAT team doesn't
The
come in and
reason for persecution
Okay.
all the time.
I was trying to understand the meaning of the word in that context.
It's so important. Yeah.
Now it's called Fauciism.
Yeah. Now that's the same as persecuting as a heretic. For others to be a heretic. Yeah. Opposite side of them. So let me read at last about the teaching of the Lord of the Sun for you. I like this part. When you are very miserable and dispirited, I want you to remember that Buddha has given you an axe called courage. Human beings become spiritually blind when they are born into physical bodies. What this means is you have to find your own way through life, relying solely on your five senses. That is why Buddha gave you the acts of courage when you were born, saying, cut your way through the forest of destiny. Why do you not use your acts of courage to cut the ropes of destiny that bind you before looking to others for solutions when you suffer, or before seeking sympathy when you are in sorrow? So look, if you achieve emancipation through Zen meditation, you will see your true nature, your spiritual body become like a giant that looks down on earth. When you attain the enlightenment of the Tathagata realm, you will know that your true form is not a tiny soul dwelling in a small physical body, but an energy body extending far out into the great universe. In Zen meditation, you will experience your spiritual body rapidly expanding until you can look down on the earth far below. Even so, they remain bound by their own sins of the third dimensional world, by their school education, or by conventional knowledge, believing that there are no such things as spirits or the other world and restricting their freedom. With courage, conquer your worries, sufferings, or your ties to your destiny. Then swing your golden axe of courage and break off from the ropes of destiny that bind you. You may show your immense power at one time, rise from your sick bed and begin to live a powerful life, or be able to break off from the delusions of materialism and awaken to the truth. However, once the most painful time passes, your feet will somehow feel lighter and you will be able to continue running to the end if you bear down and continue to swim without giving up, even if it becomes so hard to breathe that you want to give up. You will find a way your body will become one with the water, and you can continue to swim as if you are a wave. When you manage to endure such times, you will not only gain confidence, but be able to feel Buddha's bright light close to you. Thank you, Lord Cantare. So let's conclude with reciting Worship on Seventh Day Kigan Sutra for returning to heaven. Because today is the seventh day. Let's recite it together.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So, worship on the seventh day, Kigan Sutra for returning to heaven. Ryuho Okawa. Lord Cantare, the seventh is the day of victory. The seventh is the day of awakening. The seventh is the day of your birth. With the power of enlightenment, you defeat all evil in this world and save all humankind from suffering. Lord, the power of evil is defeated every day, and the victory march of the seventh day keeps on going. Lord, we will discipline ourselves, and one day we will make the seventh day of the seventh month the anniversary of the victory of having realized Buddha land on earth. We will tell the date of the Lord's descent to future generations. Lord, until that day, we will come to our temple to worship on the seventh day and report on the achievements of our missionary work. Lord, please assure us to return to heaven after this life as children of Buddha. Please allow us to take part in your work as your ardent disciples in our next life. Lord, we thank you deeply for hearing Kigan for returning to heaven, keeping the pledge of seventh day in our hearts. We will achieve great victory as Buddha's disciples. Let's take a vow with gratitude for the guidance of Lord Cantare today. Thank you, Lord, for your guidance. Thank you for joining today's service.
Yeah, good.
I learned a lot.
Yeah.
I will read the book when I go home, chapter 6.
Yeah.
Gabri's a good teacher.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. As a good teacher.
Learn something from everybody.
Yeah. Me too.
We keep talking about going to Japan. When will this be?
Um retreat in Japan in May. So we have a seminar of Eightfold Path. Thank you for good question. So we will have a special seminar about the Eightfold Path. It's regarding today's service. Yeah, as we learned. So going to the original birthplace of Master Hokawa, Shikoku, and then we have a great temple there. And then we are going deeper into the self-reflection. Yeah, as we learned, love and self-reflection is the two pillars to combine two different civilizations as one. And then that's our mission, to create new civilization. Then, the Eightfold Path is a specific method to delve into your true self, your mind. So from here, we will be entering the area of professional seekers. So that's the purpose of retreat in May, and then next we are going to the other temple in Hakone near Tokyo, next prefecture of Tokyo, that is now building new temple for Ame no Mioyagami, Father God. Yeah. It's the origin of all religions in the world. So that told us from Andromeda, the other galaxy from the Milky Way galaxy, this galaxy where we are in. There's a tall God descended to Earth. Now it's in Mount Fuji in Japan. And then he spread his teaching as a another core spirit of Roder Cantare. So galactic, different type of Roder Cantare. 30,000 years ago to Japan, and spread the teaching to Egypt, Mesopotamia, Middle East, and then North and South America too, and also Mu continent that was in the Pacific Ocean at the moment. Yeah. And then that's the foundation of all the religions in this modern time. So we are building the temple shrine for him in Hakone. And that's a scenic area in Japan. Most foreigners come. So we will go there to see where it is, how much, we will, how can I say, how much great the temple we will build, like that. So there is an onsen near there. So you take the onsen and then get energized and then come back here with the energy. Please make them happy. All right. You say yes?
Right. Henry's talking about you personally.
Oh,
For everybody.
Where are you going? Away from Hawaii.
Asking where are you going personally?
although I don't know.
No, you said you're going someplace next. You're on that they're bureaucratically hung up. Your kids don't know what's happening.
Oh yeah. So my destination is not set yet.
From what?
It's not set.
Know when he's leaving or where he's going.
Yeah.
Do you have a green card problem?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, what's the date of that?
Dead end is next year August.
it was for like 4 years, but because of COVID,
Yeah.
I was there for 2 years without being able to do much because we couldn't get it.
So you're here for another year.
Maybe not. In the meanwhile, maybe, but I cannot say anything. Yeah.
They're thinking about moving you on to another one.
Yeah.
Well, then we should start a petition saying that that's really stupid. You know, you can't just switch teachers in the middle of a deal. You know, that doesn't help us.
I think so. That's my anger. But yeah, actually,
You know, that's interesting. There's not a lot of difference between the word anchor and answer.
Yeah, but I truly think my destination is set by God. Uh, So, uh, so they need to get it from heaven, just like that. They are so mutual. I mean, mediumship like that. Yeah, receiving from heaven, giving it me the answer. That just like that. Just I'm responsible for that. My status, my state of mind decides somewhere I go. So that's there's an option. I'm staying here for a year. That depends on me, maybe. Uh, that's a problem that I set in heaven.
You go someplace else?
To be honest, I don't want to go anywhere else.
Here?
Yeah. So, that's so hard to me. I'm suffering for 2 months so far. And then I couldn't tell to my children about this because it means farewell to friends, farewell to their, yeah, uh, all of you. So I couldn't say anything to my children yet. When it's decided, I can tell officially.
Well, if they're gonna send you someplace else, they better send mommy back.
Yeah, I can assure better person will come. You'll be very happy.
You're wise. The next person's gonna take 2 years to get blue-eyes.
Moo eyes. Huh?
About the
What's that?
Moo.
Moo.
Yeah, Moo has rubbed off on you.
civilization.
Uh-huh.
No, Moo. You know, the bronze plaque.
Right. Moo.
From Moo.
Moo.
Yeah, you've been Moo-eyes.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. Mm, Yes,
Yeah.
that's true. That's true, I can say. Yeah. Mm.
When we go to the temple, I'll be praying for every single person on the earth.
Please.
And
Thank you.
when it's my time to go on other realms, to go into the heaven will carry me through there.
Uh-huh.
Cause
Take over.
gravity, I guess,
Uh-huh.
has its weight.
Thank you. Yeah, I think yeah, there's a great meaning for you to go there. Please open a future for us.
Some secrets cannot be told because once a secret has been told, it's no longer a secret. So you keep it from within you, I guess.
So please have a good rest before you going.
Or
And then you take a seminar without yeah, without sleeping during the seminar or something like that.
well, no,
Time jet lag.
I don't know why I'm like
Yeah, that's so important. So please keep your condition better,
that.
right? Before going there.
I represent
Yeah, you represent.
them with
Yeah, our sangha. But I believe you're so pure. You are loved by the spirit world and also by the people in Japan. I think so. You're so pure. You're a suitable person to represent Hawaii.
Thanks for a mooer.
yeah, kind of cool
Yeah.
civilization. Because the thing about the water.
Oh, please help me. Sandy, please help me to
Okay.
heat up the oven to heat it up.
So
Yeah, the chickens.
Ai, Jesus, galera. É isso, galera. Que send
If you get a chicken,
heat up something.
yeah, it's a microwave.
But not with the pen, right? You're not right there. Fine. Please. Okay. Karen. I'll just. Oh, somebody told me. Sure. Yeah, here's.
So who helps me mixing it with
Like this one,
dressing?
this one right here.
I'm pouring the coffee.
Oh, I
You
guess
can.
Yeah.
Let's shake it, please.
So from the book to share this.
Oh.
About 100 quotes of
Yeah, but oh.
Jesus and Buddha. That's
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's my.
Ah.
So.
I bought this book. I guess already listened to 3 years old.
Oh.
Anyway, all the saying that.
Wow. Right.
Different words.
Wow. Wow.
Or let's-
Let's enjoy it over the lunch. And then, Ray, please open the door.
Oh.
The paper.
You can use it, right?
Right, yeah, we have many.
It's 100 beans.
I can. Yeah. I ask you to
Yeah.
heat it up.
Mm.
Wait.
Microwave, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. There.
Okay. On the plates here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ah,
I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna miss fill in, just rid of the filling.
Yes. Chris.
Oh, okay.
Jerry said this.
so, I go to Hawaii next week. We don't have the service, but Saturday, Kevin has the service for you.